Yo, so this video is kind of dedicated to all the nutty ass shit going on in the One Piece world right now. Gear 5 episodes are starting to roll out starting on Saturday, and Egghead is closing on in the climax of the arc. I mean, probably, I'd assume so. That arc has been AIDS thus far, and this month in general is just gonna be a crazy month for One Piece. Probably the best month I've been a fan of the series, at least. Also, I'm issuing a little challenge to myself in this video. One wondrous fellow commented saying he lost count of how many times I said the F word. So in this video, I'm gonna not say it for a whole minute. I know, that's crazy. I don't know how I almost slipped up there. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. But first things first, I want to express how much seeing Gear 5 animated means to me personally. So for whatever reason, I love seeing shit come into fruition like this, like reading the chapters as they drop and waiting a whole ass year to see it come to life. It's just an indescribable feeling. Now, I've only felt this feeling once since I haven't been a huge on anime and shit for too long, and that was the whole Baryon mode Naruto shit. I remember hiding in the bathroom at work for like 10 minutes reading the chapters. That was so memorable to me. And I believe that was in February or January 2021, and the episode came out in September of that year, and it was so hype. I loved it, and Boruto sucks, so I was kind of disappointed, but that's just the life of a Boruto fan. But with Gear 5, I can't see, that happening. I think they're gonna knock this shit out of the park. But with Gear 5, I was still in the process of catching up to the anime. I believe I was around Dressrosa or Whole Cake when the manga was happening, and my arch nemesis, bitch-ass fucking Sir Boob spoiled me for no fucking reason. Fuck you, Sir Boob. He doesn't even watch One Piece. Oh, shit. Well, hopefully I made it a minute. Fuck it, who cares? But when I finally did catch up, it's almost like it fucking activated my imagination or some shit. My fucking Sharingan. As Gear 5 should. I mean, that's the whole theme of it. Just seeing the drums of liberation in the manga made me wonder what the fuck it's gonna sound like in the anime. It's a very hard feeling to describe. Also, kinda off topic, but fuck Toei for that Gear 5 teaser. Fuck them. That's bullshit. That spoiled every remaining unspoiled anime only, and more importantly, it spoiled what the fuck the episode would look like to me and the entirety of the Drums of Liberation OST. To me, the most important One Piece fan. It was an unavoidable spoiler. They were posting it on fucking Twitter, on Instagram, on fucking MySpace, everywhere. In Threads, Facebook, fucking everything. But anyway, back on topic here. I've been looking up and researching who the animators and directors for the next episodes for the past like 7 or 8 months. I'm an obsessed lunatic. But I don't think you fuckers truly understand the God Squad that Toei brought in for this shit. There's a fucking reason they spoiled it for everyone. They're trying to bring in people who haven't even watched One Piece to watch this next stretch of episodes, specifically the next one. They blew the fucking bag on this one. They gotta make it back somehow. But the director of episode 1071, the next episode, is the director of One Piece Film Z, so they got a whole ass movie director for an individual episode. And on top of that, they have a shit ton of Ghibli animators, and they formed a God Squad if I've ever seen one. And let's not be short-sighted here. 1072 has fucking Megumi on that bitch. And if you don't know anything about Megumi, she directed the best One Piece episode of all time, 1015. Also, she did 982 and fucking 957, which were also bangers. And I wouldn't be shocked if 1072 at least competes with 1071. We haven't really seen Megumi on a fighting chapter like this before, and plus 1072 will have Luffy turn into a fucking giant, and I just know Megumi is gonna cook with that scene. The only reason I'm saying 1071 will be better is because Toei dumped all of the resources into that shit. They have a fucking movie budget for this one episode, and I think the episodes will have a slow decline in quality until like the finale, but not bad by any means. Still like 9 out of 10 episodes. And isn't it weird to think that sometime in the future we're gonna see a poorly animated Gear 5 or like a kind of mid animated Gear 5? That's just a weird thing to think. Also, I want to fucking shout out Luffy's voice actor. I mean, who doesn't want to fucking shout out for Tendo Plug? But she went nuts for Gear 5. She kind of put her little spin on it that I didn't really expect. Some actual spice, some nice sauce. Luffy just sounds so joyful and shit, which makes sense because the motherfucker's Joy Boy, but in my head, I didn't quite picture him sounding like that. But that's a good thing. It fits. Oh, and I kind of want to talk about how last episode went, 1070. So 1043 is my favorite chapter of One Piece. I've read that shit dozens of times, and the last couple of pages make me cry every single time I read the shit, even to this day. And seeing the episode really made me realize Oda should have killed Luffy off for at least one full chapter, to really hammer in the fact that this motherfucker is dead, and just kind of sink the morale of everybody. Luffy was dead for a cool 5 minutes maybe. There's no real value in that. If he was dead for an extended period with no glimmers of hope, that shit would have had a whole lot more weight. But we know Oda doesn't kill characters, and he sure as hell won't kill fucking Luffy. Imagine One Piece just ended right then and there. Just the entire fucking series. Oda and his family would have bounty hunters on their head for fucking centuries. But yeah, I'm a little upset that 1043 didn't get the super special treatment by Toei, but it's okay. We're still eating. But yeah, I think that's about it. I mean, the 1049 was a good ass chapter. We saw the Straw Hats for the first time in 4 months, I believe, and they look great. It was a little time skip, of a day. It was a great chapter. To sum it up, I'm a very excited boy. I've been waiting for this moment for fucking all year, pretty much. And yeah.